It's time to take a look at gold miners and gold. And of course, gold continues to ascend. It's continuing to make a record all-time highs. And it looks to me like gold miners could start to catch up. Now, before we even look at this, it is important to keep in mind that from a trending perspective, and this is why we've been long gold since September or August of 2023, is because we remain in a very, very strong bullish trend. You can see here by the green background color, which again has been very, very clear to remain gold, long of gold. Gold miners, of course, are a bit of a different beast, and gold miners, of course, are companies. So typically, what we tend to see money move into sort of the base metal first, and then into gold miners. And I'm not quite sure we've reached the euphoria phase just yet. From a correlation perspective, here's what's going on. I think this is what's important to keep in mind. Two charts or two lines at the top, you have gold or the GLD ETF. At the bottom, we have GDX, which represents gold miners. And you can see that the price of gold, GLD, obviously broke out above its all-time highs back in March of last year. So it's about, let's call that 11 months ago or so, and has since that point ascended sharply, let's call it up about 35+%. Gold miners, of course, have also participated in that move, and they rallied up as much as 68%. They're currently up 56 now. They are much more volatile, right? However, it seems to me that given the fact that gold is way above its 2020 highs and gold miners are not above their 2020 highs, in fact, they haven't even gone there yet, that there is potential upside. And it tells me that we're not in that crazy euphoric stage just yet, at least as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to gold miners, and I think they could catch up. So to give you a couple of specific points here, let's have a look at our trend following work, which again, this is using our market rover. Here is what this looks like more specifically. And what you can see here is that we were in a bullish trend. We then went into a neutral trend, and now we're back in a bullish trend for gold miners. So the trend is there. And then even more specifically, if we look at an individual name, such as, for example, Newmont Mining, we are seeing this stock get back on its feet from a momentum perspective. In fact, if you look at Newmont Mining using our trend following, our momentum work, this is our TST trender indicator, you can see we received a buy signal on the 15th of January. And so far, Newmont Mining is up about 8.5% or so. So I think this could continue. Again, just keep in mind when you look at gold miners, they are more volatile. In fact, they're way more volatile than gold. And while there's a positive correlation, a lot of times people lose money with gold miners because they can't fathom how volatile these things tend to be. So just keep that in mind. But again, I think in the bigger picture, the euphoria is not there yet where we say, okay, like everyone's all in gold and certainly not gold miners yet. So we think more upside, but again, be mindful of the volatility. That's how we would look at it. And again, from a trend following perspective, it's really important to be able to handle when these trends change. That's why we use our market rover. More about that later on today in a special webinar. We will welcome your live ticker so we can look at whatever stocks you're looking at as well. See you guys there.